As many of you already know, Saudi Arabia has very strict laws against alcohol. The Muslim country, of course, doesn't allow its citizens to drink alcohol, which is why there's a huge black market for alcoholic beverages. As a result, people try to smuggle beer and other spirits throughout the country in very unique ways. Now, Saudi authorities at the border with United Arab Emirates caught a man with 48,000 cans of Heineken, all disguised as Pepsi Cola. A truck carrying what first seemed to be normal cans of the soft drink Pepsi was stopped, and after the standard process of searching the products, it became clear that the alcoholic beers were covered with Pepsi sticker logos. Okay, so this is something that happens often. The Pepsi cans weren't even really Pepsi cans. They had like a little sticker label around the Heineken cans. Not only is it illegal, there are really harsh penalties for people who try to smuggle the alcohol into the country. Yeah, so people will get flogged. People will also deal with very lengthy prison sentences as a result. And here's what I really have to say about Saudi Arabia. Like, my point's more political than anything else. Why are we so easy on Saudi Arabia when they're just as bad at human rights like all the other strictly Muslim countries? You see what I'm saying?
Because Saudi Arabia is America's greatest ally, and how dare you? How dare you bash the great name of the greatest country on earth? But I think it would be awesome if they actually brought it in O'Doul's cans. That's what I was thinking the whole time. Don't do Pepsi.
Unfortunately, I would like to think that I was as politically minded as Anna was. Unfortunately, I think Hassan and I were in the same camp where I was like, rookie mistake with a Pepsi sticker.
Yeah.
No one drinks Pepsi.
I know.
Come on, if you Coca-Cola, that's believable. Pepsi.
And also,
what are you, Beyonce?
what's really sad is that they're smuggling in Heineken, which is the shittiest beer. No, 48,000, but still, it's beer,
kidding.
The shittiest beer.
Got that one.
Okay.
No,
now,
your facts right.
Heineken's not that bad.
It's the
right?
worst.
And also, think about it. You're living in a country where alcohol is hard to come by. You're going to settle for whatever you can get.
Gods.
Yeah, you're like, oh my God, it's Heineken.
So what they normally do in Saudi Arabia is actually they concoct these brews at in compounds, in like American compounds. Like all the Westerners that live in Saudi Arabia have massive compounds where they brew their own alcohol. And it's called Siddiq, which I think is funny because it means piss in Turkish.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's a little fun fact for you guys.
That's funny.
I don't know why religion has a strict rule against fun, right? Like, and also, you want to talk about morality? Like, you think it's moral to beat the shit out of someone who drinks alcohol, but someone enjoying their lives and doing something that makes them happy, that's immoral.
What's more fun than having 4 wives, though, honestly? Like, if we're going to think about this.
Actually, that sounds terrible.
Zero fun.
Yeah, I mean, guys can barely handle
miserable.
1 wife.
Yeah,
can you
I
really
can't do
handle
it.
4 of them?
Yeah.
I don't think. Well, look, if I could beat them and have no moral.
Oh, good. So if Hassan could beat his wives,
if I had no,
then it'd be fun.
If
so
I had no
those
problems
of you interested
morally,
in dating Hassan, it's just at what is it? What is your Twitter? Let's see how many
Hassan
people
Mahan.
want to.
At Grace Baldridge.
What makes you think that the audience is going to like you after you say, if I could just beat my wives?
I'm saying if I had no moral problems with it, but I do, obviously.
Okay, good.
Obviously,
yeah, we all knew. We all already knew that he has moral problems with beating wives. Anyway, Saudi Arabia needs to get its act together. My biggest beef is actually not with Saudi Arabia. It's with the United States and the foreign policy that we have in the Middle East. If you are a Muslim country that is accused of human rights abuses, well, okay, then it's all right to invade your country and try to liberate its people. But when it comes to Saudi Arabia, since they're a so-called economic ally, it's okay, they could do whatever they want, including flogging people who have the audacity to drink a Heineken.